All right, my people, welcome back to Gospel News. We are bringing you updated information on as it take the go. Let's go straight, no time to waste. They say that Omoyele Sowore has been denied access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, he has invited Omoyele Sowore to come and see him at the headquarters of DSS in Abuja. I still remember some time ago when Omoyele Sowore made attempt to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of DSS when they for Abuja, how our people attacked him and say, "Whoa, Sowore, where are you going? Why must you go there? Oh, this overzealous Sowore, you dey show yourself. Don't near there. I say now, wow, for our people." The way one take they do something self gone, they make a lot of people they discouraged. Because everything like this now, so we go carry the matter like say na gala. No be so they take they do something. Now, I know say this self-determination, agitation for Biafra, no be small thing when one person go easily do. Anyways, make I still show now the full details here. Lawless secret police, DSS operatives deny Sowore access to IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu as activists demand immediate release. I go show now, give on full details on how it take the go. And when we still go Abuja, another side though, they say no be small thing, who say that the Wike, the FCT minister, will be former governor of Rivers State, where they call Governor Nelson Wike that time, say it don't order 500 impounded commercial motorcycles to be destroyed. It don't ready. And I know say majority of people where they drive Okada for Abuja, na Malam, all those Abuki people, now then they drive Okada for Abuja, now then they ride bikes for Abuja. So now their bikes and then destroy. So the only side when you never get power reach now for cows, they still they threaten them. That's why I say if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Let's start with Sowore's visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Now, human rights activist and presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, in the 2023 general elections, Omoyele Sowore was on Thursday denied access by the Department of State Services to see the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who had requested for the visit. This one, they say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called for Sowore, that he wanted to see him, in DSS custody. So, and he was denied access. Let's continue. Sowore, who recounted his encounter at the DSS facility in Abuja, demanded the immediate release of Kanu while lambasting the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government for towing the lawless path of his predecessor, will be Muhammadu Buhari, the Okonkonyano Goronobu n'ime Asorok. And the way that he took on Kanu's continued detention against court orders, which is this one that court has discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of any wrongdoing. But despite all these rulings by court, they are still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The human rights activist and Revolution Now convener said that he was invited by Kanu to visit him, but after hours of rigmarole, the DSS denied him access to Kanu, pointing out that it was his second time of being denied lawfully ordered visitation to Kanu. Free Kanu now. I spent several hours at the official DSS NG headquarters in Abuja. I was invited by Onyendu at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to pay him a visit in custody. However, after hours of rigmarole, the DSS told me I can't see him today. This is the second time I am being denied lawfully ordered visitation to Mazi since his illegal abduction from Kenya. The official Ba'ath regime continues to demonstrate intolerance towards lawful agitation for self-determination. Tinubu is not different from Muhammadu Buhari, Sowore wrote on his X, formerly known as Twitter. That was what he wrote there. And remember that Sahara reporters had days ago reported that Kanu said he would no longer beg the Nigerian government for his release after being cleared by Justice Binta Nyako of a federal high court in Abuja. In a letter dated August 25, 2023 and signed by Kanu's lead counsel Mike Ozekome, San, made available to newsmen on Monday, the legal practitioner had bemoaned the deplorable condition of Kanu's detention facility in the custody of the Department of State Services. The lawyer had asked the Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territories High Court to appoint a magistrate to inspect the detention institution. According to Kanu, begging for his freedom now would be an insult to the memory of late Pa Mbazulike Amechi, who despite his age and ill health, repeatedly traveled from the southeast to Abuja, pleading with the federal government under Buhari the Obonko to honor his dying wish, which was treated with disdain and was also not honored till this day. Una dey hear matter. These people also here, I don't even know. They say that Ishin Shaman Kwewanketa. I don't forget how they talk that proverb. In fact, this is what will happen to all these government officials. They don't see how revolution they happen for all these country. The latest one now for Gabon. See, the other one now was Niger Republic. That one, Tinubu Day here, they now Baleka. We want to go and invade Niger. We want to go and take military action to restore constitutional democratic order in Niger. We want to do this. We want to have meeting with AU. We have called the Canadian government. We have discussed with French. We have talked with waiting with that one name, Emmanuel Macron. We have talked with the West. Yet, on another fee send Nigerian troops go to Niger Republic. The revolution that will set Nigeria free is still they prepare. When the time reach, everybody go collect. Watch this Ghana's pastor when he is predicting what is happening today in Africa. Just watch and listen.
There is a wind coming.
Wow.
And it's not 2019. It will begin after 2020 going.
After 2020, there's a wind coming.
There's a wind coming. The Arab uprising is coming.
Here.
It's coming. It's coming.
By the youth.
It's coming not just to Ghana, West Africa, all over. If we don't do something. If we don't give them hope. That's why I'm going back to the schools.
Speak to them.
And I'm engaging the youth again. Because if we don't give them hope and a sense of direction, the most dangerous thing in life is to fight somebody who has nothing to lose. They don't have wives, they don't have children, they don't have cars, they don't have lands, they have no hope, nothing to live for, they don't mind dying.
So our politics is treading on dangerous grounds.
It is. Africa. Because I see it everywhere. And it's very scary and very worrying.
Will the wind start from Ghana?
I don't know, but it's coming to West Africa.
After 2020?
Yeah, after 2020 going, 2021, 2022, 3, 4 going, if something don't change to give the youth hope, I'm telling you, and I'm speaking.
Do you think this 25-year plan will work?
It will work if only our leaders, especially former presidents and the leaders of today, will come together and say, hey, let's take hold of our country. Let's do something, because this party politics, as much as it's democracy and it works, we have to do it in the context of what works with our tradition. You know, and if we don't look at it carefully, it will create an atmosphere that the countries of Africa will become very difficult to govern.
Una don hear today is happening in Niger Republic. It's part of those coups that we are witnessing today. That is his prophecy here is happening in Africa today. He say this wind go blow. He never blow in Nigeria. The day when he go blow for Nigeria, I know say a lot of private jets where they never move since. They will move by force that day. Uproar in Abuja as Minister Wike orders task force to destroy 500 impounded commercial motorcycles. No fewer than 500 commercial motorcycles were on Thursday impounded and crushed by the Joint Task Force of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, on the orders of the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Wike. Wike had last week ordered that the commercial motorcyclists and keke napep operators be taken off Abuja Road. You don't read. Sahara reporters learned that the operation was carried out under tight security, while owners of the motorcycles watched helplessly as the bulldozer crushed them beyond recognition. The seizure occurred during a search of strategic locations used by Okada operators as operational routes, such as Paduma 2, Asokoro Extension, Galadimawa near Primary School, Gudu Market, Kabusa Junction, and Apple Mechanic were all searched. Before crushing the seized motorcycles in Area 1, the Federal Capital Territory FCT Commissioner of Police, Gaba Haruna, said that the action was proof that the Okada ban was still in effect. So which means they don't ban all these Okadas in those areas, but people not agree here now until action started. So it has started. They don't collect bikes from all those Malam, Winfu Street for Abuja. Conde crush them. According to him, FCT residents are aware that motorcycles had been banned from entering the Federal Capital Territory city since 2006. Crushing of the Okada is not a show, is to show a signal that the city center is not an area for them to operate. I hope that Wike will still use this same energy to pursue the cows in the FCT. There are designated areas for them to operate. That is the suburbs of FCT. So the reclaritant type we learn from this exercise. We don't want to see any motorcycle in the city center. Meanwhile, the director, FCT Directorate of Road Traffic Services, DRTS, Dr. Abdulatif Bello, said the Minister of FCT, Nelson Wike, had given the Directorate a marching order to ensure commercial motorcyclists and keke napep operators are taken off Abuja roads. He hinted that despite the fact that the DRTS had been working hard to sustain the ban on Okada riders within the Abuja metropolis since it was put in place in 2006, the operators kept returning to the road. He said the administration had declared zero tolerance to the illegal activities and would ensure that effort was sustained under the new administration. Now, so then they do, once they enter power like this, they will do giddy. Like say they come through, come walk. After a few weeks or few months, now so you go come go down like say nothing they happen. No, you go come still they see Okada for that road again. You come see we wonder say why did they now destroy the previous Okada? It's just to do gara. Initial, they call it initial gara. That's what the governor is doing now. After a little while, you go see and say you go come cold like ice water. You know, you can't know what in the happen there again. By that time, I don't know whether they go don't do them juju. Because now so every government for Africa, they do. They'll say something, do it in the first week, do like say the thing go work. After that week, you begin to hear a different story. Anyways, now there I won't end this particular episode. Muna let us know what you think for the comment section. And I know go see you for another one. Thank you and God bless you. Bye for now.